Yes. On the eve of the holiday season, we are back for our last show of the year. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Great Convos, where we always say, whether you agree or disagree, you can always find great convos. I'm Roger Caesar, and that gentleman over there.
Hi, Roger. I'm Alexandre Matt. It may be the eve of the holidays for you, but to me, it's the day following. I have a little bit of decorations here. I'm not sure if it's very clear, but we've got little dreidels here for Hanukkah.
Yes,
Today is the first day of Hanukkah. Last night was the first evening of Hanukkah, and it lasts for 8 days. The Festival of Lights. We celebrate partly by sharing light and giving light to the world. Light that is sometimes and unfortunately too often difficult to share. My thoughts are with the community and with the Jewish community in Sydney and Australia, everywhere around the world where anti-Semitic events and attacks happen too often. Once again, it's like a broken record, but the Jewish community is resilient, and we will get through this one just as we've gone through every other attack in our history, one light at a time. Roger, we are speaking about resilience today.
Well said, my friend. Well said. And again, happy Hanukkah to you as well. And I share your sentiments with regards to the recent events that have taken place, and hoping that these things can stop. This is enough of all of this horrible, heinous acts that keep happening. And it's funny that today we're bringing on some spectacular guests who will be talking about another horrible situation that happened recently in the Caribbean. I am so proud to have these individuals on the show today, Alex. I mean, I gotten the opportunity to visit District 86 for the last 2 years and have 81. Sorry, I said 86. 81. I'm so used to hours. I got to visit District 81 for the last 2 years and have developed some great friendships throughout that period of time. And of course, they were hit. Some of the islands were hit by Hurricane Melissa. Two of them, of course, were hit or affected was Jamaica and Haiti. And we were able to bring on 4 individuals who will talk about their experiences and how things have been going since the devastation of Hurricane Melissa. So please, let's welcome these guests.
We have from Jamaica, Aniona Jones, Shirley E. Daly, Molly Plummer, Henry, and from Haïti, nous avons Innocent Junior Richard. Bienvenue.
Welcome to Great Convos. We appreciate you being here today with us. Alex, get the thing started, because we want to have a conversation with them and see how life has been.
Of course. Well, let's start with Shirley. Shirley, who is a past region advisor. Now, some of these titles might not be familiar to everyone listening, but past region advisor. Region is like one of the, I think, 14 regions in the world, in the Toastmasters international world. So this is quite a big achievement, past region advisor. Shirley, please get us started. Tell us how you've been dealing with the aftermath, or how you dealt with the hurricane in the first place.
Warm greetings from Kingston, Jamaica to all of you. And you started talking a little bit about resilience in Australia, and I think that word is apt when it comes on to the Jamaicans. That's what I saw coming out during and after Hurricane Melissa. The Jamaican resilience, we are a helpful people and we are very sociable. And right away, everybody pulled together and went for the jugular. Said, listen, Hurricane Melissa, you won't have it over us. We're going to be able to continue. So help went forth right away. I was listening to some stats yesterday because they continue to assess what's going on. And it pointed out that we lost 1/3 of our output in Jamaica by a single event. And it was going to take 8.8 billion to restore the economic loss that we are with in Jamaica. And you'll hear a little bit more from the others, but our tourism mecca, Montego Bay, where 50% of the activities take place, they are booming. They are back up and they are building because of the resilience and all of that. So we are here and we are moving on, and we are committed to make our restoration something real. We are on the path. It's not the easiest, but because of the people, there is going to be a difference.
I love that. I love hearing that. That's what we're talking about. The resilience factor here, how people manage to get through difficult times. How about you, and Noah? Tell us about yours. I'm going to get that name right. Aniona. There we go. Aniona. Aniona, tell us how it has been for you in this period of time.
I am absolutely proud to be Jamaican after this hurricane. I'm a school principal, and as you know, we have the gift of being able to take care of not just our colleague educators, but also the nation's children. And a significant number of our children, the estimate is just a little under 170,000 children, were not able to go to school for a period of time. And immediately, as Shirley said, we set up systems in place to be able to move donations from the eastern section of the island to the western section of the island using schools as hubs. So although these schools had lost roofs and they had lost furniture, we didn't lose our Jamaicanness. That thing about us that says that we might be down, but we're never out. That thing that says that we raise our children as a community. That thing that says that if we don't have cash to give, we have care that we will always give. And those are the things that I'm particularly proud of. Children who had family on the eastern section of the island, we opened our schools and said, hey, let's continue your learning and let's ensure that you have a sense of normalcy. We are pushing through as best as we can, but let's not forget that there are many institutions that lost their entire roof. Their entire farm structures were gone. There were documents that are missing. Just imagine a school that started 50, 60 years ago, and all the documents are absolutely damaged. So it's forcing us now to think creatively, to think climate change, to future-proof and weather-proof our schools. What can we do to not waste the lessons that we can learn from a natural disaster? And that's the thing about even this whole Toastmasters journey and why it is that we choose to enhance ourselves. It's not just to be able to speak, but it's to be able to lead. And so we're also thinking about what are those things that we need to do in terms of leadership, and crisis management at the local level is one of those things that we're also pushing. So that's where we are. We're looking to the future, and we are hoping that we will build on this resilience by enhancing those lessons that we need to learn today. Because Melissa is not going to be the last storm. You're getting bigger.
That's right.
And bigger and bigger.
Yes.
That's right. It's not a question of if it happens again, it's when. So future proofing is a good way of looking at it. Thanks for sharing, Aniona. And I've learned a new word, Jamaican-ness. Is that how you said it? Jamaican-ness.
Absolutely. We target our Jamaican smuddiness. It means that we know that we're somebody. We know that we're meant to take up space. We know that we're amazing when we put our minds to something, but we also don't back down from the responsibility that comes with leading. So we take the leadership from the ground up, and we do for ourselves all the time. But thanks again to so many bodies and persons and organizations that keep giving and keep caring.
Right.
Roger, I see smiles on the faces of Shirley and Aniona as they share this. It's incredible to see the resilience is done with good mood, and I guess with Jamaican-ness. I'd like to know if Molly has the same sort of positive viewpoint. Molly, who is a past District 81 logistics manager, part of the what we call the trio, the top of the District 81. Molly, what was your experience?
Hold on, just put her off.
Oh, wait, I think I muted you, so let me unmute you. There you go. Molly?
Yes, so good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for having me here. For me, as a part of a leader in border security, we were in it from the get-go. We had our airports that were open at one point when our airport in the West was not able to accommodate the flights, the rescue flights, those response person teams that were coming in. We moved to Kingston. But to tell you, as Aniona said, and Shirley, we are fighters. So irrespective that our very own homes were affected, we put the national above of self, and we went all out. We had our staff there working 24/7, ensuring that the response team were able to come in and we got the necessary help that was needed. So for us, it was, we are fighters. We're just getting it going. Jamaica, you might hit me once, but I'm going to get up back, and we're getting up back stronger. And that's the message that we cultivate. We're selfless, and we're spirited persons, and we're in it together.
Absolutely. And Alex, you're hearing just the abundance of positivity despite the negative situation that happened. And we've been talking to the Jamaicans here, but let's take the turn now and go to Haiti and talk to a past district director of District 81. Please, Mr. Innocent Richard, talk about the experience in Haiti itself and what's been going on there, and what's been happening since.
Thank you, Roger, and thank you, Matt. It's a pleasure to be with you today.
Alexander.
I can say for this part of the country in the south, where we have more damages about Melissa. For the past 10 years, the same area know so many catastrophes. For example, in 2016, we have Hurricane Matthew. On 2021, we have an earthquake. And this year, we have Melissa. Then 3 major catastrophes in the same region, in the south of the country. But for this year, we don't have many damages like Jamaica. But on one city, we have a drum. We lost more than 50%, just one city. Then this is the major catastrophe that we have for this year. And unfortunately, the south of the country, we have so many good cities like the Jacmel, like Lekai, and we have some damages for the hotel. We received so many tourists in Haiti. But yes, this is the same reality like Jamaica, and it is the same mind like Jamaica. We're still fighting, and we continue to fighting. Maybe we are ready to fight with the next catastrophe.
Roger, excuse me for a moment as I speak with Innocent in French. Innocent,
I knew you were going to.
Innocent, merci du partage. Et ceci s'ajoute au problème qui existait déjà en Haïti, des problèmes de gangs, des problèmes de violence dans la rue. Now, with all these problems that existed already, has this hurricane exacerbated the already existing problems?
Oui, parce que on a eu du mal à acheminer de l'aide dans cette région-là, parce que c'est tout part de Port-au-Prince, donc il fallait que la capitale Port-au-Prince we send toute l'aide qu'on devrait envoyer à cette région. Malheureusement, la voie par la route s'est bloquée par les gangs. On ne peut pas acheminer l'aide vers Petit Gouave, qui était la ville la plus touchée par le cyclone Melissa. Et puis, il y a eu le transport aérien aussi qui a été un petit peu perturbé parce que les aéroports aussi ont été perturbés par le cyclone Melissa. Donc, ça a rendu la situation beaucoup plus difficile pour pouvoir venir en aide aux familles qui ont été victimes lors du passage du cyclone Melissa. Donc, effectivement, la situation politique rend le secours beaucoup plus difficile dans ces zones.
Okay, merci, Innocent. And I see Shirley nodding as she understands, right? And Roger, for your benefit, for your benefit, Innocent shares that because of the corruption or the gangs that have control over the streets, it made it even more difficult to send aid where it's necessary. So an already difficult situation made worse by Hurricane Melissa. So in a minute, we will let our viewers know how they can help. And maybe one way to help is, as we've heard from at least one of our Jamaicans here, is to visit Jamaica. It's still open for business. We can still visit.
Yeah, Molly, maybe you can answer, or
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. May I just add something?
go ahead.
May I just add something, Roger?
Yes, go ahead.
Just wanted to say that part of ensuring sustainability is that we are doing needs assessment. And so we have taken care of immediate needs. And therefore, the funds and the donations that we are getting, we have to be careful how we are allocating them and the timeline with which we are doing this. So the needs assessment is important as we work towards sustainability. I am a part of an organization, Jamaica Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors. I'm the president, and one of the things that we are committed to doing is to ensuring that there's no learning loss. So we want to support schools as well. Whatever donations coming to us, and I'm sure anyone would love to hear this, but that learning loss is critical because education is said to be the opiate of the people. We need to ensure that continues. And a part of our vision 2030 in Jamaica is to ensure that our people are well educated and that we are strong. We will face a setback according to the stats. And when 2030 comes, barring no other hurricane, we are going to be like at the same place we are now, or should have been in 2025. But we are not daunted. We know that, and we are on the ground. I was passing quickly yesterday. I was coming from the country, and I saw farmers out there. Man, that picture has been such a positive picture for me. Every time I think about it, I see the farmers are out there on the ground and ensuring that our agriculture is running.
That there is awesome. That there is awesome to see that happening. Molly, you were saying as well that your thoughts as well on that.
Right. I was indicating that all our three major airports are open. And as Shirley would have indicated, West is up, back, and running. One of the things that I wanted to stress most of all, although our people are in need of the physical help, we also have to cater to their mental stability as well. And as a part of the Ministry of Health and Wellness, in terms of their PM Plus problem management strategy, we have been offering our skill set in counseling family members, also children who are going through depression or who are being psychologically affected by the passing of Hurricane Melissa. So we are also doing, it's a holistic approach in terms of helping each other, not just in terms of the physical.
Right.
And quickly, before you jump in, Alex, I was going to say, and I know, can you please tell me how?
So the church is alive and well. They are a big part of the assistance.
Hold on one second. If I can have Anioa Ona, please chime in as well.
Well, as an educator, it's incredibly important that we give support to the adults in the school environment. Now, one of the key things in terms of support is we do have, and I'm just going to speak about this Toastmasters on a whole. We have several Toastmasters who have been significantly impacted. They have lost their roofs, they're back at work, but now Toastmasters may become a luxury and they may need assistance in continuing their journey. So paying for membership renewal when the time comes, if I'm thinking about the roof of my home and my kids going back to school and starting over, then to invest in self now falls down my list of priorities. And so there may be persons who may want to sponsor a Toastmaster or somebody who wants to get that kind of training because great leaders make amazing things happen. So in helping people to get back on their feet, it's also important that we understand that a part of self-care is taking care of your ability to do your work. And if you are in a position where you have more knowledge, more skill sets, a healthier mindset, problem-solving skills, then you approach crisis management from a healthier place. And that is something that we have also discovered, that persons who understand stress management personally, persons who understand crisis management, how to communicate their thoughts and their dreams, were better able to get their organizations back up and running because they could put plans in place. They could sell these ideas. They could speak with investors. They could speak with the media. And that's a part of the leadership training that many of our school leaders will now need. So we're now pushing forward this initiative on, can we build stronger leadership in schools, because our government cannot fix all 284 schools in this short period of time. And so school leaders will need to draft their plans, look at their communication, draft their budgets, get people motivated, get things going to push the change from the ground up. And that is where this international organization has such a huge possibility, because we can build capacity in people and people can build amazing structures and systems for themselves. So let's think about sponsoring a leader, making stronger leaders, and then in turn, they'll make stronger schools and organizations moving forward.
Leaders using their voice for what matters most. We want to let people know how they can help, either donating or even sending words of encouragement. Is that useful? You did share with us a link here to get more information. So we do have this here, onecaribbean.org. You might need to figure out how many R's and how many B's to put in that link. I always get it mixed up. There's one R and two B's, onecaribbean.org. But if we want to donate money, is there one particular place that is more useful than others?
Maybe for innocent, as you are on in Haiti, is there any links that we can have that maybe someone could reach out to help out the communities?
I think I share with you on One Caribbean. This is the Caribbean Tourist Organization who will make a fundraising for Jamaica and Haiti. Then if people want to support, they can go just to One Caribbean and contact the Caribbean Tourist Organization, because like Montego Bay, the south of Haiti is a tourist area. Then if they can support people, if they can support hotel to restart, it will be good.
Okay, I see that Aniona put in Jamaica Teachers Association as well. So maybe write that one there. The Jamaica Teachers Association. Shirley, any other ones? Shirley? I don't think Shirley's hearing me. Okay, Molly.
We have the broader one, which is you're not. Are you hearing?
I'm hearing you now. Yes.
Are you hearing me? Okay. Yes. No. Well, we have the broad one. Support Jamaica. Jamaica.com.jm. Jamaica.jm.gov. Support Jamaica.jm.gov. Yes, that's the broader one. And I believe that it has the different categories so people can select. And the one that Innocent was sharing was One Caribbean, and therefore you can go to the different countries and make your choice as to where you want to send your donation funds.
Doing a quick search online, we can also find
that there are.
Thanks, Shirley. There are also other ways of donating. Some people might prefer, for example, donating to the Red Cross if they're used to doing that for different reasons. There's a Hurricane Melissa appeal at the Red Cross. Anywhere you go, make sure that it's something a registered charity, or make sure that it's a good source, so that you don't send your money to any weird place. We want this to go to a good place. And also visit, if you can, and go really see what Jamaica is all about, or go visit Haiti or any of the islands that have been affected by Hurricane Melissa. Roger?
Well, I know that we are up against the time. Again, it goes so fast, and especially having 4 spectacular guests on the show, trying to get everybody to have a chance to say something. So we really appreciated that everyone got a chance to talk about how their experiences were and a little bit about what's going on and how things are changing in Jamaica and in Haiti. We thank you for showing up here today, sharing those experiences with us and our loyal listeners. To our loyal listeners, I hope that you have the information. This is the time of giving. This is the moment when we share and we help others. And this is a moment when we hope that you also will help not only those here affected by Hurricane Melissa, but as we heard in the beginning of the show, we still see that there are tragedies happening around the world. Have the conversations, keep the conversations going. And as always, we hope that regardless whether you agree or disagree, as we say here on Great Convos, what do we always say, Alex? You can always find great combos. There we go. I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Have some great combos during the holidays. Enjoy this time. We will be back with season 7. Enjoy the conversations.
Take care, everyone. Happy
Thank you
holidays.
very much. All the best.
Take care.
Happy holidays, everybody. Bless you.
Right
Bye-bye.
away.
And thanks for all you do, Great Convos. This is great.
Thank you. Bye-bye.